Have you ever thought that a piece of fried tofu or a slice of steamed carrot could quietly soothe your gut, nourish your eyes, and help your heart keep a steady, peaceful rhythm well into old age? That's just the surface. The deeper truth behind these humble Japanese ingredients may truly surprise you. My name is Dr. Ethan Marshall. I'm 60 years old and I've spent more than 3 decades working in public health across the United States. But what I'm about to share with you today might surprise you. Many people think they're eating healthy, yet they're unknowingly weakening their immune system with something seemingly harmless over complicated meals. I've seen hundreds of patients, especially over the age of 50, struggling with chronic constipation, joint pain, insomnia, or unexplained fatigue. And believe it or not, everything started to change for them with one incredibly simple dish made from sun-dried daikon radish. Sounds strange, right? But stay with me, because this just might be what you need too, a meal that knows how to heal. If you care about your health, about food that heals, and about living well from the inside out, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you love. It's the best way you can help me keep creating content that matters and give yourself a way to revisit simple habits that bring long-lasting health. This morning, I asked my friend and cooking partner Yoshika, "What are you picking up at the store today?" She smiled and said softly, "I'm getting dried Japanese daikon." That's it. Not some expensive superfood, not the latest trendy supplement. Just kiriboshi daikon white radish cut into thin strips and sun-dried, a traditional ingredient in Japanese cooking. It may sound old-fashioned or even bland to some, but to me it's a symbol of Eastern culinary wisdom, where food isn't just for eating, but for healing. Today, we're going to make nemono, a humble, comforting stew that can soothe the gut, calm the digestive system, and gently recharge the body's natural energy. You'll see that sometimes good health doesn't come from adding more, but from taking things away. Less salt, less sugar, less oil, less stress. And instead, a simple pot of nourishing broth, fragrant with sesame oil, light in texture, rich in fiber, and as warm and grounding as a mother's touch. We're not professional chefs, just 2 people who love good food, value wellness, and want to share what's truly helped us live better after turning 50. Now I want to ask you something. Do you believe a meal can heal not just the body, but also the mind, eh? Yes, because what we eat affects both mood and mental clarity. B. No, I believe food only affects the physical body. Let me know your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Nemono may seem like a modest side dish on the dinner table, but is actually a quiet powerhouse of healing nutrition, especially for digestion, joint health, and heart support. At the heart of this dish is kiriboshi daikon, or Japanese white radish, that's been finely shredded and sun-dried. Sun-drying doesn't just preserve the vegetable, it also concentrates its nutritional value significantly. According to the Japan Nutrition Institute 2022, just 100 grams of kiriboshi daikon contains about 14 grams of total fiber, nearly 3 times the amount found in fresh radish. This fiber includes a generous supply of natural probiotics, which help nourish the gut's microbiome, maintain a healthy balance of good bacteria, and in turn boost digestion and immune function. The sun-drying process also increases the levels of calcium, potassium, and iron, making it an ideal choice for older adults seeking to support bone health and regulate blood pressure naturally. Carrots, though considered a supporting ingredient, play an essential role in adding beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, and additional dietary fiber. Vitamin A is vital for vision, skin, and mucosal health, while the fiber found in carrots helps regulate bowel movements, stabilize cholesterol, and support blood sugar control after meals. Lightly fried tofu, or aburage, contributes plant-based protein and a complete set of essential amino acids. It's also a gentle source of easily absorbed calcium. The tofu is lightly pan-fried to preserve its soft texture inside, while adding a subtle richness without the need for heavy animal fats. Sesame oil, a signature flavor in many Asian dishes, is used sparingly in nemono, not just for taste, but for its health-promoting compounds known as lignans. These plant-based antioxidants have been shown to help regulate hormones in postmenopausal women and lower the risk of cardiovascular disease by reducing oxidative stress and stabilizing blood lipids. Sesame oil is also a natural source of organic calcium, contributing to stronger bones, particularly valuable during aging. Even the seasoning in nemono is chosen with intention. Dashi, a traditional Japanese broth made from kombu seaweed and shaved fish flakes, provides a natural source of glutamates that bring out rich umami flavor without the need for MSG or excess salt. The soy sauce used is a low-sodium variety, helping to manage sodium intake, which is critical for those with hypertension or heart concerns. Mirin, a lightly sweet rice wine, is used in small amounts to gently balance flavors, offering a soft sweetness without relying on refined sugar. When combined, these ingredients create a dish that's not only balanced in taste, but also complete in nutrition. Nemono is light digestible and restorative, making it a smart option for adults, seniors, or anyone in recovery who needs a soothing, nourishing meal. It's a reminder that food doesn't need to be complicated to be powerful, and that healing can begin with something as simple as what we put on our plate. Making nemono requires a mindful approach at every step, not only to preserve the nutritional value of the ingredients, but also to maintain the dish's delicate balance of flavors and easy-to-digest qualities. The process begins with preparing the key ingredient, kiriboshi daikon. Once purchased, the dried radish should be soaked in cool water for about 15 minutes. This soaking time is long enough to soften the radish while preserving its natural nutrients. Over-soaking may lead to the loss of water-soluble vitamins and diminish the depth of flavor. After soaking, gently squeeze out excess water and cut the radish into bite-sized pieces, making sure the length is practical for both cooking and eating. The next step is to prep the supporting ingredients. Carrots should be peeled, washed thoroughly, and cut into thin julienne strips. This fine cutting technique shortens cooking time and allows the carrot to blend harmoniously with the other components. Aborage, lightly fried tofu, should be rinsed briefly with hot water to remove any excess oil from frying, ensuring the dish remains light and not greasy. Then slice the tofu into thin rectangles or strips, keeping the size uniform so that each piece cooks evenly and absorbs the seasoning consistently. For the sautéing step, place all the prepared ingredients into a pan with a small amount of pure sesame oil. Stir gently over medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. This is not meant to fully cook the ingredients, but rather to unlock their natural aroma and slightly open up the plant fibers, making them more receptive to the flavors that follow. Once lightly sautéed, add dashi broth enough to just cover the ingredients, along with low-sodium soy sauce and mirin. For 2 servings, the suggested ratio is approximately 250 ml of dashi, 2 tablespoons of low-sodium soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of mirin. If a touch more sweetness is desired, it's better to increase the mirin slightly instead of adding refined sugar. Bring the mixture to a boil over high heat, then reduce to a gentle simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes. This allows the ingredients to soften, while the broth reduces by roughly half, creating a naturally rich glaze, without the need for any thickening agents. As the liquid reduces, the dish achieves a balanced harmony of mild saltiness, subtle sweetness, and umami depth from both the dashi and the radish. In the final step, turn off the heat and let the dish rest for about 2 minutes before serving. This brief resting period helps stabilize the flavors and prevents the fragrant aromas from evaporating too quickly. The finished nemono presents a visually elegant look with tender yet not mushy textures and a clean, light taste with underlying complexity. It is best enjoyed warm, served with steamed rice, or as a light standalone dish within a plant-based or cleansing meal plan. In today's fast-paced world, where mental stress often outweighs physical fatigue, eating has evolved into more than just fueling the body. It's become a form of self-regulation, a way to restore both physical and emotional health. Nemono, with its simple structure, minimal seasoning, all plant ingredients, and slow, mindful preparation, reflects more than just culinary tradition. It represents a lifestyle rooted in natural healing. From a medical and nutritional standpoint, consuming foods rich in soluble fiber and prebiotics like sun-dried daikon has been shown to positively impact gut health, often referred to as the body's second brain. A balanced gut microbiome helps regulate immunity, influence mood via the gut-brain axis, and contributes to the body's ability to recover from prolonged stress. According to Professor Arnold Ehret, author of Rational Fasting, commonly referred to as mucusless diet healing system, food isn't just a source of physical nutrients, it carries vital life energy and functions as part of a natural healing process. He believed that minimally processed meals made from plant-based ingredients free from industrial additives allow the digestive system to rest and recover. This in turn promotes effective detoxification. His philosophy aligns with modern nutritional trends, which suggest that simplified diets with fewer ingredients, lighter seasoning, and gentler cooking methods can reduce stress on digestive enzymes and support better liver, pancreas, and gut function. For older adults or individuals managing chronic conditions, Nemono offers a therapeutic choice. It's low on the glycemic index, sodium-controlled, and free of industrial oils. For those recovering from antibiotics, chemotherapy, or immune suppression, this dish delivers easy-to-digest plant-based fiber that helps restore a healthy microbiome without overburdening the stomach. On an emotional level, many clinical dietitians have observed that dishes with mild flavors and soft textures like Nemono can have a calming effect, promoting better sleep and reducing mild anxiety in elderly individuals or patients under psychological stress. Nemono also fits effortlessly into a wide range of contemporary diets, including macrobiotic plans, semi-vegetarian routines, anti-inflammatory protocols, and whole food plant-based lifestyles. Its flexibility allows for thoughtful substitutions such as replacing tofu with king oyster mushrooms for variety, or adding seaweed to increase natural iodine intake. These adjustments can be tailored to specific health needs without compromising the dish's core principles: light on the stomach, low in sodium, and rich in gut-friendly fiber. In this way, Nemono is not just another comfort food. For middle-aged and older adults, it's a symbol of holistic nutrition, eating to nourish, to purify, and to restore balance from the inside out. In many East Asian cultures, cooking is not just about combining ingredients and techniques, it's also a way of expressing gratitude for life and the nourishment nature provides. Nemono, with its simplicity in preparation and subtlety in flavor, fully embodies this spirit. Every step from selecting sun-dried daikon to finely slicing carrots and adding just the right amount of sesame oil is done with mindfulness. Each small act, when performed with care and presence, transforms the meal into a meditative experience, a form of healing that unfolds not only in the body, but also in the mind. In Japan, before every meal, people say, "Atdikimasu," a phrase that expresses deep appreciation to the farmers, the cooks, and the life that has become the food on the plate. In that same spirit, enjoying a bowl of Nemono isn't just eating. It's a small ritual of returning to inner stillness. When this dish is brought to the table, the gentle scent of sesame oil, blending with sweet dashi and earthy daikon, evokes a sense of purity and calm. Its texture is soft, yet structured, its umami flavor present, but never overwhelming, offering a quiet sense of balance and restraint, both key principles in traditional and modern medicine. In a time when meals are often rushed and attention fragmented, dishes like Nemono gently remind us to return to conscious eating, where nutrition is the foundation and emotion is the ingredient. This isn't something new, but rather a revival of timeless values that may have been forgotten. A healthy meal simply prepared offers more than nourishment. It gives the body space to heal and the mind space to recover. For older adults, these kinds of meals become even more precious, not only for protecting internal health, but also for stabilizing emotional well-being through hormonal regulation and the quiet joy that comes from mindful eating. To our community of viewers, thank you. Your support, your comments, and your presence have carried us to a meaningful milestone. This channel has officially been monetized on YouTube. But for us, it's not just a technical achievement, it's a sign that there's real value in sharing wisdom, wellness, and simple living in today's digital space. We are committed to continuing this journey with you, creating thoughtful, accessible, and healing content for everyday life. Our hope is that you'll find in dishes like Nemono not just nourishment for the body, but a doorway to inner peace, fulfillment, and lasting wellness. Nemono, this humble Japanese dish made from sun-dried radish, is more than a recipe. It represents a philosophy to live simply, naturally, and in a way that truly heals. From gut-supporting ingredients like daikon and carrots to restrained cooking with sesame oil and dashi, every element is designed to nourish without overwhelming. Modern science confirms its benefits, improving gut health, regulating blood pressure, balancing hormones, and restoring calm to the nervous system. Professor Arnold Ehret's teachings underscore this truth that healing doesn't come from complication, but from simplicity done right. Perhaps the most powerful lesson from Nemono is this: healing often starts not with more, but with less. In a world filled with noise and distraction, a thoughtfully prepared plant-based meal may be the first step toward restoring body and mind. One practical way to apply this: set aside one meal a week to cook something gentle and whole with fewer ingredients, less seasoning, and more presence. Eat slowly, chew well, and eat in silence. That alone can be a form of meditation that anyone can practice. Which do you believe is more important in a meal: bold flavor or lightness and digestibility? Share your answer in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found value in this content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue to create meaningful content that brings healing from the inside out.